scroll saw piece for James Manali.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you.
Yep, and one of the guys was like, "Oh yeah, you ought to take orders for those." And I was like, "Didn't you see his website? Come on."
Well, you know what? I gotta redesign my website just a little bit to put an order page on it.
There you go. That would be excellent. You know, you probably have seen that Crafty Owl site I had when I was doing all the wine barrel carvings and everything.
Yes.
All I did was I made PayPal buttons, and you know you could order them, and I told them it was custom, and it took however long to get it done, and I used to get a lot of orders. In fact, I had to take the PayPal buttons off because people were ordering and I couldn't keep up. So hopefully you'll have that problem real soon.
No, see, I don't want that problem. See, you know what? I just want enough to keep me busy because, you know, as I told people, if you find something you enjoy, then it's not work. And so I'm trying to keep it at that level where I enjoy what I'm doing. And I mean, like I said, the thing with James, I'm almost ever looking for something new to create, you know, because it's not that I get bored, but I'm looking for something, a new challenge.
Well, I'll tell you, your scroll saw work is just amazing. I know when I came down there, I couldn't believe when you showed me, your little workshop, you were producing all that from there. You do some. Now you've done portraits of people, and how do you go about something like that?
That's how I got started. Actually, I was in a flea market one day, and they had portraits of celebrities in scroll saw, and I said, "Man, that's cool." And it's how do you do it? And again, with the internet, I went out and I found out the information. So then, okay, now it's about, okay, now how do I take a picture of somebody that, and take it into that? And thank goodness for the computer because I can't draw a lick. So with some software and some, your personal touch, you learn how to turn it into a pattern that you got to cut because what happens, you got to look out for it. Doing the pattern can almost take as long as doing the cut because you got to make sure that you're not going to cut somewhere where the piece falls off.
Oh yeah.
So you learn how to look at it and have a discerning eye. Let's say.
You got to have a steady hand to be able to do all those intricate cuts too.
Well, I tell people there's 3 things that helps me: a good saw, good lights, and glasses. And yes, you learn how to, like I said, as I told a friend of mine the other day, I said, you remember when your mother used to, when you draw, stay within the line? Well, this here, you stay on the line.
There you go. Now, you've done a number of these scroll saw plaques for ventriloquists. And I think they're one of the most unique things you can have. In fact, I don't think I've ordered mine yet, but I've got one. The one we got for the anniversary, which you did an incredible job on that. But he did one for everybody who's watching. He did one for my wife and I, and I'll do a picture of that so that they can see what I'm talking about. But how many ventriloquists would you say you've done in wood?
Probably about a dozen.
Yeah. Oh. I'm surprised. I would have thought it would have been many, many more than that because it seems like, well, they're just so memorable. You did Nacho, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you did an incredible one for Jimmy. I thought that was beautiful. And who else did you do?
I've done. Who else did I did? Well, unfortunately, I did Mary and Dan Fry. I'll say unfortunately, unfortunately. Oh man, he lives up in Tennessee. Turner.
Okay.
Turner, I've done.
Turner.
I've done Mary Ann Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Who else have I done? I think I can't remember who else.
No, there's a bunch of them there, and it's no slight if you can't remember because I'm always forgetting who I've done what with, But let's see, and so you've done the portraits, and then you also do the name plaques.
Yes.
And do you design those, or how did you come up with some of those? Let's talk.
Looking through books and whatever, and like I said, the one with James, I just did. I just thought about doing one with somebody carving one, and like I said, I do the names, and I'm forever looking because I don't want them all look the same. Because normally what I do is I do the name, and it's got like a little arch, and you put, and okay, but that's getting old. I need to find something. So then I came up with that idea of doing like cut out, the solid on the top and then cut out a wood in the bottom. So it gave it a different look.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm forever looking through books to kind of get ideas on how to change it up to make it a little different. So it's not run of the mill.
Okay. And if somebody wants to, we'll put your website link right below this. And if somebody wants to order one, should they email you, call you, or?
They can do either one of them. If they go to my website, there's a link there so they can email me. Okay. And I'm probably going to be adding my phone number to it. And so this way, they can get in touch with me whatever way is convenient for them.
Okay, fantastic.